Good afternoon, everybody. Let's go ahead and get a march going here. Let's get that right foot marching, and I'll give us a real quick rundown on this workout. So this is what I'm going to call a go for a walk or take a walk cardio. All of the patterns are going to be just marching, walking based, very simple to follow. So if you have a smaller space, you will be okay. If you've got more space, you can use it. All right, so we're going to start with the march. I will take some recovery breaks, doing some body weight exercises just to break it up a little bit. All right, let's march it forward. Hold it here for 4. Walk back. 4, 3, 2, 1. March in place. Up and march. Come back. Do it again. Back. I know, don't you love the outfit? I'm not sure what motivated me. I was trying to make it more like, oh, if you're just going for a walk outside, you don't have to dress up in, like your tank top and the whole leggings thing. So I ended up with this. I look like I'm in boot camp. All right, let's take that back. Now, take it up again. And on that march, take it out, out, in. So all we have done is change the direction of that march or the walk. Forward 4, out, out, in, back for 4. So no arms choreographed for this at all. Strictly trying to get some steps in. If you wear a tracker of any kind, you want to get about 3,000 steps in 30 minutes. You might get that here. It depends on your tracker. They all have, in my class the other day, 3 of us had trackers on. And mine had the by 1,000 lower steps than everybody else's. Now I know I was moving just as much as they were, so it's relative. You know what kind of looks good on your Fitbit tracker or whatever tracker you're using. All right, so we're gonna go to the back. I want you to keep a wide, narrow march, out and in. So we'll do one section with our right foot leading. We'll take one of those little working recoveries. We'll do the same pattern on the left, and then we'll move into 2 more times through the cardio with a walking pattern, right lead, left lead. Now, we're gonna take our walk, funny as it may look, out in, forward 4 times, and then just march back 16. 1, 2, 3. Now you've got 16 steps, so know your space. So I'm going to take mine pretty small because I don't have a lot of room behind me. Wide, narrow again. Pump the arms. Pick the feet up for more intensity here. And march back. Remember, this is 16. Don't go too big on those. Let's try it again. Wide, narrow, right foot. Out, out, in. 2 more. And then 16 little marches. Let's cut that down. 2 wide narrows up. And then 8 steps back. So on those wide narrow, those walks forward, try to make them big. Think big diamonds. And then you've got more room on those 8 steps back. Here we go. Out and in, out and in. So changing that gait, if you will, making it longer. It's got a little more vertical movement or forward movement. And back. Thank you to Yes Music for my live stream. Music we've got, whether you love it or hate it, it works. All right, we will do this 2 more times. Big diamonds, and walk back. And 1 more time. Take it up. Take it up. Walk back. Now I'm going to come over to this side of my space. 4 side marches. 2. Tap on the last time. Go back. I'm going to change arms. Now I said there's no choreography. It's whatever helps you move. And for me, the side steps like this, just kind of a little reach pull. My elbows stay bent. So I'm taking 4 side steps. Actually, we'll say almost 4 because I tap that last toe in. So again, head back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's do this again. One more set. Right and left. And then we're going to take it down in half. 1, 2, 3, and tap. Now, for this, here's my new arms. And that's just because this helps me feel comfortable with the lateral movement. So we only have 1.5 steps, or almost 2 steps over. So I can make these bigger and try to cover my space. So we're walking sideways. Do 8 more right here. 7. Smile on your face always helps. Last 3. Last 2. Now we'll march it right and left and center. We're gonna add one more sequence in. We're gonna walk corner to corner, but here's our pattern. 1, 2, 3, and a tap. So it's just what we did side to side. We're just in our spot. 1, 2, 3. So we walk 3, tap on that 4th count, switches over to the other foot. Let's take it forward and back practice. So walking to this corner next. Do it again, same side. Turn front, face me. And then we will go this direction. We don't change our feet. Do it again. Turn back to me. Right foot leads every time we start to a new direction. Now, can we try this? 1 each direction, 1 set. Front. Come to me. Go to that other side. And come back to me. Let's do that one more time around this corner. Towards me. Right foot always starting forward. This corner, right foot again. And then finish back to me. Good job. Just march and hold it out here. All right, so here's our little recovery moves just to kind of stretch, move, lengthen. Squat right, left. Hands on hips or below the fold of the hip. Now march left foot. Back lunge pulse. 7, 6, 5. Feet are on 2 separate lines. 3. Close it in and switch legs. 7. Very small. Shoulders down. Close it in. Let's start with this side. Squat. Squat. 1 more. Now march out with your right foot. 7 pulse lunge, right leg. Very small, very controlled. It's not a bounce. 3, 2, switch sides. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go to the right side again. Alternate 3 squat step outs. 1 more. And left foot marches in place. Back lunge pulse, left. Got a little 7 count. And we have 3. Close it in and switch sides. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do 1 more set. We will start out to this side on the squats. 1 more. And your right foot march. Pulse back lunge. Hold for 7, 6, shoulders down, chest forward. And step it in and set back. Last one right here. All right, walk it in. Knees up, hands on hips. Now, hamstring, hands on hips. Just kick yourself towards the rear. Open up that quadricep. Shoulders relaxed and down. Let's do 8 more. And then perfect time for a sip of water. Check in with your intensity, feeling somewhat hard maybe. Let's walk it out. All right, so sip of water here. Hold on, I'll be right back. There, I forgot to get my water. Whoops, ow. All right, so we're gonna march on your left foot. We will do that whole pattern. We did on the right, on our left, and keep adding those steps. Walk front, march forward, back. So these are 4 solid steps to travel. It is not the hustle where we walk 3 and tap on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, so you stay on that left lead. Up, march, back. So now the moves are simple. You're gonna add arms as you think is appropriate for you. Feel free to add really fancy arms if you got the room. I'm just gonna do more pumping, keeping the arms in a little bit closer to my body. All right, now next time we come up to the front, we're gonna march it out, out, and in. So we just change direction. Added, I should say, we haven't gone anywhere. We just change the direction of that march. Left, right, right. Take it up. So whenever it's a rainy or snowy day or a cold day, and you just would like to go out for a walk, but it's not really a great day for that, you could do this video in place of probably a half-hour walk. I do have some options for us in the second half of the class where you can double time your feet and get twice as many steps for some of our moves. Take it up and back again. And we'll do this one more set. And then we're gonna hold at the back and just hold that wide narrow march, left foot. Hold it out in right here. So it's a chance to kind of increase your intensity. Pick the feet up, brace the abdominals in, pump the arms. So we're gonna start to travel forward, 4 wide narrows, left foot, bring it up. This is where you have to kind of watch your space, right here. Now you have 16 steps back, leading with your left. And again, just be mindful of how much room you really have. I probably will hit that chair sometime. 4, 3, 2, march back, left, right. Remember, small, if you're kind of a little bit tucked in a small space. Wide, narrow, left foot 4 times. And march back, 16. We're ready to break this down. So we're going to try to make the wide narrows a little more forward traveling. Here we go. So that means bigger diamond shapes. And then you just have 8 marches to come back. All right, think 2 diamonds with your feet. And if that is an awkward feeling or just isn't right for you, keep them tighter. And then you just have to, again, stay mindful of how much room you have behind you. That's all. Out. Out. March back. Let's do it again. Left foot leads. Make those diamonds. March back. We will do one more. Now we're going to march back to this side of your space. 4 steps. Hands on hips. 4. Now you tap so you can reverse. Now here's the arms, and I just do these because these help me get across. For whatever reason, this works for me. I am keeping my elbows bent, and I am pulling the elbows forward and squeezing them slightly back behind me. So we're gonna break this down. 1, 2, 3, tap side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So what happens now? We only have to do the width of 2 steps. So we can go bigger to get over that space. I'm gonna change the arms. And again, this is a personal preference. It is not choreographed for you. You might have something else that works for you, but you're welcome to join me with mine. Just doing a pumping bicep curl. Work those legs a little wider if you can. I am doing this all low impact except for, I think I have a little triple step, which is moderate, and I have a little fast feet soft run, and that comes in the second half. So if you are a jumper, you can do this more as a shuffle or a slide and get a little more intensity through some jumping, so you increase height and keep your width. 2 more. Now, just want us marching left foot. Back it up a little bit. So practice the hustle in our spot first. 1, 2, 3, and tap. Left foot starts. Left, right, left, left, right. Now we'll take that hustle front and back by itself. Up, So now we walk 3 steps and tap. Let's do that again. And we will change the direction. Not yet, not yet, and not yet. 2 sets, center. Now this time, turn this way first. And again, we will start with 2 sets. Go again. Now turn back to me. Straight front. Again. Next set, we turn this way. You still use that left foot first. So you have to kind of think on those turns when you go to the other side. We're gonna come back front, left foot. This way, 1 time. Face me. Other corner. Let's do that again. Take it up. Come back. Take it over. Come back. Walk to me. Go back and take it to this side. All right, nice work. Walk it out right here. Walk. All right, so again, couple minutes of recovery body weight training exercises here. I'm going to do side lunge. Whoa, let's go to this side first. Here we go, 2 counts. We're gonna bend and tap in. I am supporting mid-thigh with my hands. Knees and toes are comfortably forward. Now next time, I'm gonna stop at the center, hold it, and lift that knee up and down. Do it again. Side lunge, tap in, balance. You're ready to take that a little faster. Here we go. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Let's go 4 more times. Up. Feel free to add arms. I know some of you that do these videos, you're in my regular classes all the time, and you know what things we might add there. Nice job. All right, so I'm gonna move myself over just a little bit. Let's march on that left foot. So we will take a slow 2 count side lunge. Down and in. Do it again. Down. So we support our lower back with our abdominals pulling in and up and hands resting. Now next time we'll add that knee. It's slow. And in and up and down. Do it again. And slow. And in and up and down. 1 more, half time. And then we'll take this up to tempo. Feel free to add arms overhead with that knee if you like. Here we go, 8 sets. Down, in, and up. Try to step lightly. I know my marching, I was hearing my own feet really loud on this laminate floor. And I know in class, I always cue us, try to be as quiet as you can. And I was trying, but I did not do a very good job. So on this move, I can control quite easily. Okay, here's our last one. All right, nice job. Okay, sip of water time right here. We are entering into round 2. I'm sorry, section 2. It's actually our 3rd round. So we start back on the right lead, different walking patterns this time. So marching on that right foot while you are finishing up, take your time with your drinks. Check in with your own intensity levels. So we're gonna do basics. If you ever did step aerobics, you know what I mean. These steps, the same thing, step aerobics. Then we've got like kind of moving into a little bit of a triple. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna step forward, forward, back, back. Right foot. I walk forward and I quickly change my mind and I walk right back to my spot. Now I'm just gonna pump the arms. So again, if you know an arm pattern, maybe here, that you like to do with your basics, go ahead and do those. For purposes of this video, I'm not choreographing arms. Just going for a walk down the street. Keep going. Now if you notice, I kind of dip down, little bit of a bent knee, small amount at the front. You are walking heel toe to the front, Now, let's try the V step. So all we do is we change the width of our step forward. It can be a small V, it can be a big capital bold V. And again, if you know arms you prefer with this, maybe you reach with each foot, and that feels good. Again, I'm just gonna stay with a pumping arm. Stay here, keep going. Now this is where we're gonna add some fast feet. I'm gonna do it, not fast feet first, for those of you that don't want fast feet. I know you're going, when? Coming up. All right, V step, twice. Now fast feet, but I'm just gonna march. 8, 7, 6, 5. So that, my friends, is not the fast feet, that is tempo. All right, next time I'll do the fast feet, you just go twice as fast. It is gonna be more of a run, more of a little run. Right foot V step. And a little run. Here's where you're gonna double those steps. V, we're always on the right, keeping it super simple. It's a fancy walk in the park, that's for sure. Fast feet option. Remember, you just keep the march tempo to the music if you do not like the fast feet. Right foot V step. Fast feet. Let's do this twice more. Fast feet. One more set. Fast feet. Now, step monster style. Just march back center. All right? So kind of a big, wide, half-time step. This should feel very awkward. 2, 3, 4, march back. Let's do it one more time. Then we're gonna take it into a half-time triple step. Sounds odd, it is. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just march back. Now this is that small march because you got a lot of steps to get back. Let's try it again. Slow triple. 1, 2, 3, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, march back. So you're welcome to stay there. You can just do the wide march or triples to tempo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and march. So here's where you're gonna increase that step. 1, 2, 3. Triples, take it up. It's a chop, 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 chop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Take it up. Take it up. So it's probably our fastest move right here for the whole workout, besides the fast feet. But because this has a quick, quick, slow rhythm, you have to kind of think about it just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, quick, quick, hold, and march. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and march. All right, nice job. Tap it out right, left. So we did a lot of front to back there. Let's just do some low jacks. Open out. Stay here, 8 more. And let's do some ski moves back. Tap back, right, left. Equal and opposite reach forward. Try not to swing the arms up, but pull forward. Think knuckles forward from the shoulders. Last 4. All right, good job. Walk it out. Okay, so here's our recovery body weight training. Feet under the hips. I'm gonna step slightly outward into a diagonal front lunge, and then left. Now I don't turn my body to the corner and do a regular lunge. I'm keeping my shoulders and hips square. I'm not stepping out really wide, but just something wider than normal. Using the outside muscles of our legs a little bit more, challenging our stability a little bit more. left side. We're out and in, right side, out and in, left side, out, in. One more on each side. Then we'll do a little balance move. Over to your left. Bring it back in, stand on your right. Rotate that left hip in, pause. So we're just lifting up about 20 degrees. If you have a chair or a countertop you want to hold on to, feel free. Very light fingers and maybe go down to just one finger if you need it. Otherwise, we're going to try to work that balance all on our own. Arms can be out, hands on the hips. So we're going to feel both hips working. This one is holding us up. This one is, of course, lifting and then lowering. Let's just do 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now in the middle, we're going to take our heels in, toes turned out comfortably for you. Heels wide enough, we can sit down about a quarter of the way and pulse. Shoulders aligned vertically over the hips as best you can. So we're tucking the tailbone so it goes straight down and not back like a traditional squat. See if you can go about 1 inch deeper and keep the pulse. Shoulders draw back and down, always reminding ourselves to check in with our posture because it will release if we don't think about it. All right, let's do just one more set of 8 and then we'll finish the hip abduction balance on the other side. Grab a sip of water and finish our last round of cardio walking. All right, let's carefully bring our feet in. You're gonna stand on that left. Right toe out, but then we rotate in and pulse, pulse. If you need to connect with the floor, right, keep it low. If you can hover over the floor for more balance work, that's great. If you need to have something over here to hold on to, light fingertips, start releasing them until maybe you're just down to 1, and then seeing if we can go no fingers. Option here, reach those arms out. Shoulders might fatigue, but hey, that's all right. Keep going. I'll bring my hands back in, roll my shoulders down, check in with my posture. And we have last set of 8 pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and walk it out. All right, sip of water time, checking in with your intensity. So all we have to do is do that last pattern, basics, V-steps, fast feet added, and then that wide triple, regular triple, and that's it. Last round. All right, so we're using our left foot first for everything. Smart, take your time getting that sip of water. We are not in a hurry. Well, you might think you're in a hurry. Guess what? You're not getting anywhere with this walking workout, except in your space. And lots of steps on your tracker. All right, so we're gonna take a basic left foot first. Forward and back. And again, pumping arms, or if you like to do maybe an arm pattern I've done in class, or you can reach and pull. I know at least one of you has a tracker that won't pick it up if you're not moving your arms vigorously. So I'm assuming you're out there and you know who you are, moving those arms a lot. Keep going, 8 more basics. Forward, forward, back. And I do just a teeny little knee bend as I step forward. 2 more, we're gonna get ready to change the move out. So the forward steps are wider, and that is relative for you. Could be a little bit wider. It could be big wide. The biggest V step ever. And again, what's an option for arms if you really want to add arms today? Arms can mimic the foot pattern, or maybe you've got something else in mind. I'm sure you all want to do that star jack arm. Little extra practice on that one, right? Hold here for 8 more. And then we're gonna add the marches in center. And then I'm gonna change that up to the double time run as an option up. All right, let's start the pattern. 2 V steps and march in place. 2 V steps and march in place. Now next time, I'm gonna take it up to double time, fast feet. 2 V steps Fast feet right now. 2 V-steps left. Fast feet. 2 V-steps. Fast feet. 2 V-steps. Fast feet. 2 V-steps. Fast feet. 2 V-steps. Fast feet. All right, now monster step, left, right, half time. Up, up. March back center. Do it again. Wide, forward movement. Brace the abs in. That just goes without saying, although I have to remember to say it, because sometimes we forget. And you'll notice it on a move like this. Doesn't feel so stable. Now a slow wide triple. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now 16 marches, because that took us a long time. So we got a long set of marches. Slow triples again. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what was coming out of my mouth right there. March back. All right, so I'm going to take it up to the cha-cha-cha faster variation. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and marching back. So you have 2 other options we've already done that you're welcome to choose. It can just be that wide monster step. If that felt a little bit of a challenge to you, just doing the wider step moving forward, maybe you stick with that. If you do the slow wide triples, just 2 will get you where I am, okay? So you don't have to do those 16 marches. So I'm gonna have you keep doing the triple fast. I'm gonna show the example for that slow triple. So we're only gonna do 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and then march back 8 steps, okay? Now, fast triples, we have time to get 4 of those in, but we all have the same 8 steps back. So we all end up together. Do it again. Take it up. Okay, we will do this twice more. Now we'll start our transition. And then I will check my Fitbit before I post this on YouTube, and I'll write down how many steps I had for this workout. Hold the march in place. Hold it. And again, lots of front back. Let's tap left, right, low jacks. Reach through those hands or fingertips. Stay here, 8 more. 8, 6, 4. Get ready to ski back just for variety here. Reach forward, fingertips forward. If you make a soft fist, knuckles forward. 8 more here. 8, 6, 4. All right, march out, march out. We're still on that left lead. We're gonna walk the feet out a little bit wider. We're gonna turn hips, knees, and toes outward. Slide side to side. Let's go. Right, left. Hands gonna be ready at the shoulder. Take it over and pull. Now you can reach straight up. You can keep the elbow bent. You can do more like a side angle, arm over the ear. Now hold center right here. Let's switch. Just the legs first. Right hand ready and right hand reach. And 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, and 2. Nice job. Now toes spin a little more forward, but they're still turned out about 10 and 2. I'm going to hinge. Now this is that hybrid. I have long spine, reaching back with my tailbone, supporting on hands, crown of my head pulling more forward. Now I'm going to start at the base of the spine, and I'm going to tuck that tailbone down and roll up, finish with the shoulder roll. Let's do that again. So we hinge at the hips, but I also reach back with the tailbone as I bend my knees. crown of my head forward. Tuck that tailbone, start at the base, and roll up. Shoulders roll. Let's walk our feet in. We're gonna cross left over right, keeping our hips squared forward, and let's see if we can reach left arm over ear, right fingertips. Go right down the outside of that leg. And let's switch sides. I'll keep it simple. Just go right leg, left leg. Because you know what happens when I try to do a whole stretching sequence and then switch to the other side, I usually forget something. Because at the end of the workout, I'm kind of like you. I'm just ready to relax. Get that brain turned off for a second. All right. So let's keep the right foot forward. We're going to toe heel step back into calf stretch. We're going to shift our body weight forward while we keep the left heel connected to the floor. Support on the mid-thigh. Roll those shoulders down. Now I'm going to open up at the hips. The shoulders are now nicely stacked over the hips. Lift that back heel. Squeeze that glute and lower down. Just bring those palms behind you. Shoulders draw down. Bring it halfway up. If you're comfortable, bring it up to a V. And release down. Step in with that back left foot. And we're going to go to that hamstring. So we're supporting on the thighs. You can bring both hands over to the left and abs in. If you feel comfortable reaching for that tip toe of your shoe. Check in with the posture here. This might be too far down. Bring the hand back for support and open up. All right, so let's go on the other side. I think I can manage 3 stretches. So says I. So we toe heel back with your right foot. Kind of shift the weight a little bit forward, but keep that right heel connected to the floor. Support on the hands. I am in good posture, but I have a little bit of a forward lean. Now I'm going to open up, so shoulders now stacked over hips. Lifting the back heel, pelvic tuck with that right glute. Lower down. I'm going to take the arms out from the shoulders this time, palms up. Rotate those thumbs back. Just going to open the upper back here. I want you to feel the chest muscles and the fronts of the shoulders. Drawing the arms across. Make it muscle and flexibility. Strength, stretch. Tighten those chest muscles. One more. And we'll go into that hamstring. Take a couple of deep breaths. And our workout is finished. Step in slightly. Heel dig, toe to the shin. Supporting both hands over on that right leg. If you like the option of reaching for that toe, you don't have to touch. Make sure you've maintained your posture. Bring the hands back to that right leg. Open up at the hip, feet under the hips. Inhale, arms up, soft knees. I'm going to do just a very, very soft tilt. Other side. Back to center. Release those hands. One more inhale, up and down. And exhale, release. All right, that's it for our walking workout, cardio at home. Have a great day and see you later.